magic. It's automatic. Got a mask. Who was that? Living legend. Lethal weapon. Mastermind. Never tried. Tell them all.
Welcome to the next part of the German National Interview Series. Today I interviewed Tom Schweizer. He's a cEDH player from Germany, and he is, I think, on the 6th or 7th place of the national leaderboard at the moment. Welcome, Tom. Introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Tom Schweizer. I'm from Germany, and I play Magic for a few years now. I started with like casual commander, and then very quickly played competitive 1v1 format, Pioneer, then Modern, then Legacy, and I currently see myself as a mainly Modern player, but I for the last about 2 years I started playing cEDH. First with my friends and family, my brother, and then I started to play competitively, actually tournament cEDH, and trying to win.
Nice. Thanks for having you here. So everybody who doesn't know about the interview series, we are here interviewing a lot of the player of the German nationals. We will get to interview some of the judges as well, maybe some of the helpers, maybe even one of the casters. And yeah, I'm very excited to have Tom here today. So we will start with a quick question round. Tom, what are you playing? What commander are you playing?
I mainly play RogSi for the past few tournaments, but I started yesterday. I played Blue Farm, mostly Grixis core, and then I played Clue Farm once. I played RogSi, I played Blue Farm, and maybe I will play 5-color turbo. Yes, Blue Farm and RogSi.
Why are you playing these two commanders?
I think Underworld Breach is by far the best win condition, so you want to be in red just for Underworld Breach, and in blue you need blue because you need the free permission and protection. I always say you either need to be fast, play blue, or play stacks pieces, and best thing is if you are fast and play blue. And then black is just the best tutor color, so the Grixis core is the best turbo core, and then Blue Farm is good for the silence effects, and RogSi is because Rockrick is so busted, just a lot faster.
What commander would you play if TnK or RogSi would get the ban hammer tomorrow? So the partner pairing especially.
Yeah, if Rockrick gets banned, I play Tymna. If Tymna gets banned, I probably play Rockrick. So RogSi, but I think I would switch to Kinnan because it's, I think, obviously it's one of the best decks, and I like the idea of having a deck full of draw engines and control pieces, and then mana advantage in the command zone, but not big flips Kinnan, but just mid-range control, not control, but mid-range Kinnan. I think the deck is pretty strong, and I think you have a lot of skill expression when you play Kinnan.
So what is, in your opinion, the most overplayed commander?
Probably Magda, because it's a deck that is too slow to win faster than the turbo decks, and has no agency in the game.
What is a common player mistake that you especially see in new players?
Not calling for a judge. A lot of players are afraid to call judges because they think it's waste of time, or it makes them look bad, but a lot of problems I see could be resolved if they just call a judge as soon as they are not sure what to do. There's a mistake and that gets just handled in the wrong way because there's no judge.
Yeah, 100% agree, by the way, speaking for all the judges here.
Yeah.
Which card is, in your opinion, way stronger than most people evaluate?
Probably Esper Sentinel. I mean, everybody knows Esper is strong, but I think sometimes they underestimate how strong it really is.
What are the top 3 cards that you love to see in your starting hand separately from each other? So not Dark Ritual plus Necropotence.
Probably Rhystic Study, Mystic Remora, Esper Sentinel. Just any draw engine is good.
Yeah, seeing a pattern here. So, how would you describe the meta at the moment?
Pretty turbo heavy, like because of the current rules that you are allowed to restart. And I mean, it's at the like yesterday there was a rule change, or 2 days ago, that restarts don't randomize the player order anymore. So maybe this will change it a bit. But with the current rules that you are heavily incentivized to push, and if you get stopped, like often can force a restart. I think players are going for restarts too early or too fast. So you can always, like, if 2 players are ahead of the other 2 players, and they can make a deal so they don't have to restart for the counterspell. So just like not just I don't win in my turn, but like I can't take the next 3 Rhystic draws, or I will always crack my Smothering Tithe treasure and will not use it, or like something like that. But still, restarts make that turbo decks are good, and I think we are in a turbo meta right now. But I'm not sure because I don't play that many. Like, I don't know about the large tournaments. I don't know if it's like also turbo heavy or more mid-range games.
What are the biggest learning that makes you a better cEDH player?
Good question. There are multiple things, but I would say, like, it's not a specific learning, but if I play a game, I always want to I want to get better at the game, and I think that mentality is what makes you get better. So after every game, I think, where did I make decisions, and what could I have done differently, and why did I lose this game, why did I win this game, and maybe also what would I have done in the situation of my opponent. Like, it's always thinking about what are my options and how could I have done something different. And I think about, like, with that you get so much better very quickly. Also, playing 1v1 formats, you get mechanically better.
What are the most interesting play situations that you had in the last few weeks?
One situation, it's not super special, but I had Bowmaster and I needed to get rid of a Collector Oof to win, and I used Faerie Mastermind and then repeatedly made everyone, and the Collector Oof player also had a Sylvan Safekeeper, so I had to repeatedly use Faerie Mastermind's ability so everybody draws, and so I can kill Bowmaster, with Bowmaster can kill the Collector Oof. It's nothing special on its own, but just like a situation where you have to think about, okay, how can I get rid of the Collector Oof, and then there's a possibility. Another situation was my opponent targeted with Intuition the Italy player who had Treasonous Ogre out, and I thought about, like, if he had like a fetch land open or another way to lose 1 life, he could have killed himself with the Treasonous Ogre under the Voice of Victory, because it's not a cast, it's just an ability. And I talked about that after the game with a player who cast Intuition, and he didn't notice. I was like, okay, do we have a way to, like, deal 1 damage? But so yeah, targeting a person who can kill himself is always dangerous. Same with Necro. If I like get Intuition or Predator Grasp, I can just say I offer a draw by I can just kill myself with Necro and you can't win anymore. Yes, that are the two situations that come to mind right now.
Could you explain this quickly, just for everybody who doesn't know? If you got 4 life in the Treasonous Ogre, why can't you kill yourself?
Treasonous Ogre, first of all, says you can pay 3 life to add 1 red mana, and you can always only pay the cost that you have. So you can't pay 2 life if you only you can't pay 3 life if you only have 1 life. But if you have exactly your life modulo 3, so if your life is cleanly divisible by 3, you can kill yourself, but otherwise not. And I think there was actually in the game, like, we didn't track 1 fetched land, but I wasn't sure. So like in that situation, like if I caught a Judge Bear and he just noticed, oh yeah, there's a Treasonous Ogre, it doesn't really matter. And I was like, it's fine, but yeah.
Yeah, thanks for having you here, and I hope to see you in Kassel at the Invitational.